Outside, the sun is bright and shining, despite the biting temperatures. I'm not used to the cold weather again yet. "Ms. Margot?" a voice calls. I turn back to see the short, gray woman from last night, the one who checked me in at the front desk. It was late when I arrived, and I thought it was odd that she was wearing a robe. She must live on the premises. "How was your rest? You looked exhausted when you pulled in last night." I walk toward her, hoping she'll have some news on breakfast. This morning, she's wearing a blue dress that hits just below her knee, and her hair is tied up in a loose ponytail. She's wearing a name tag that says Katrina. She must own the place. I guess, given the sign says Katrina's place. I'm a real genius, you know. "I slept like a rock," I say truthfully. "Woke up starving, though. Is there a good place to—" "Breakfast?" a man says, hopping down out of a pickup truck. At first blush, he doesn't look real. Rather something that's dropped from a book about tall, dark, thick-veined cowboys with massive biceps. He lifts his cowboy hat and nods toward me. "Ma'am?" I nod, swallowing hard as I continue to take in his strength and presence. What the hell? Apparently they grow them big in wherever I am. "If you're looking for breakfast," he says, hitching his foot up on the curb, "you've come to the right place because Katrina here has the best cinnamon rolls in town." Katrina smiles and waves him off. She's an older woman, I'd guess her late 70s, with short gray hair and a relaxed hippie vibe about her. "Anybody can make cinnamon rolls, Mac." He reaches out and pulls her in for a hug. "You're too modest," he says, looking toward me. "Trust me, her cinnamon rolls are the best. That's why I'm here this morning. Going to steal a bunch of them for my crew." "You're here every morning," she chimes, making her way into the front office where I checked in last night. There aren't a lot of people out and about here this morning, and I don't see any other cars parked outside. I wonder how many people blow through here. We do seem to be in the middle of nowhere. "Have a seat," Katrina says, welcoming me into a chair that's just left of her check-in counter. It's not as fancy as the places I'm used to, but the space is clean and modern with Western decor and rustic mountain flair. "Where are you from?" Mac asks, his stance wide, his arms crossed in front of him. He's a little intimidating from this seated angle I've just taken, and I can't help but notice the bulge in his jeans. I look away in an attempt to regain some decency, but my gaze hits the same spot when I turn back.